And one thing that really shocked me once when I was giving a talk in Beijing is I was talking about some of the work we'd done in autism and epilepsy, and not only what it had led to there, but how it had changed our thinking for AI and how we were doing things differently now and how much I valued the amazing insights I got from this work. And some of the people were looking at me kind of peculiar, and and they had good English and they were getting translated. And afterwards, a couple of the professors and scientists pulled me aside and said, Professor Picard, and they said some nice things about the work, but then you could see the elephant in the room. A couple of them said, it's not our religious beliefs, but we know a lot of people here who believe that people who have these conditions are being punished for something in an earlier life. And why are you working to help them? Why are you like, shouldn't you work on something else? That's basically what they were saying. And I mean, I had sensed that they thought this was kind of like, don't touch this topic, which is why I spent so much work trying to tell them, truthfully, the benefits that it led to scientifically, as well as because they didn't seem too interested in helping these folks. And then when I heard the worldview that they were espousing, I realized that something I had taken for granted, which is all people, Declaration of Independence, all men are created equal in, United States. And we're always seeking this, right? We don't achieve it. We have a long way to go, but we believe that, or I believe, and realize not everybody else did, that we all are equal. And I realize now that worldview, some of you may have more expertise than me, but I realize it comes out of Genesis, out of the, Judeo-Christian scriptures, Imago Dei, all people, man and woman created in the image of God. God made them. And that is imprinted on each human being. Doesn't matter if what you believe, doesn't matter if you're abled or disabled. It doesn't matter what religion or culture you are. You, in this Imago Dei, all humans, no conditions attached there, are made in God's image. And then in Christianity, God so loved the world, right? Not for God so loved people who followed Jesus, but for God so loved the world, all people, that God sent God's Son for everyone. So there's this Christian worldview on top of this Judeo-Christian Genesis worldview that all people are equal, and we seek that kind of justice where all are treated equal. So I felt like there's just as much worth in this disabled person who can't speak, who's struggling to type something to communicate, equal worth to the greatest, most accomplished individual in our society. And right now they're not treated equally, right? So I see AI as an opportunity to try to remedy some of that. But that touches right on the, where does that come from? And somebody coming from a different worldview will completely disagree with me on that.